jump in and say hello. Okay, and then a little smiley face. We are past Cleric Beast and Gascoigne. I got pretty far yesterday, but I died to the one reborn. So, Old Yarnum, where I get my Beast Blood pellets, I get my fire paper. What else can we get from there? Can we get some wallpaper, please? I'm basically going to do every boss in the game at this point. I first tried the Shadows of Yarnum. Am I a pro gamer? I don't know, because here's the deal, right? On my first ever playthrough of the game, I first timed it. And you know how terrible I am. I can't get out of this. You can see firsthand how bad I am at the game. And on my first ever playthrough, I first timed the Shadows of Yarnum. Yeah, I think a lot of people first tried them. So you're nothing special, White. You are not a unique snowflake. You're nothing, baby. Right. No, I take it all back. And I forgive you. Wow. That's what I get. I died here yesterday as well. Alright, fresh start. You can see firsthand how bad I am at the game. Boy, don't let me tell you how to run your stream. I just gave my opinion. That's it. I'm not listening to anyone ever again. The Happy Hob. Sorry, I don't know him. Her or him. There is players where you watch them and they're apparently playing the game for the first time and you're like, dude, either you're just gifted or I'm really shit. Because why are you beating these bosses on the first go? But then I feel good because I'm like, okay, for some reason, Orphan of Kos, I had no trouble at all with. I beat Orphan of Kos on my second go. And I'm like, okay, a lot of people struggle with Orphan, so maybe it's just different strokes. Different strokes for different folks. The Happy Hob is a person who no-hit the entire Souls Bowl tree. Right, I might recognize him. And you realize it's not as much skill, it's basically planning. Like, they'll show you what their specific statistics are on leveling up, and then they've got Ball Paper and Beast Blood Pellet, and you're like, okay, they're killing every boss in like 4 hits. I could do a no-hit run at that point if I knew how to play well. I don't think things through. But I mean, I'm not downplaying anything, he's probably mad talented. I don't like cheesing bosses, I always go head to head. I think it just depends on your definition of cheesing. Like, if you're talking about glitching through a wall so they don't attack you, that's a cheese. But if you've like leveled up your stats to the point where you are, you know, strong as hell, and basically the boss is now at a disadvantage, that is, you know, that you're just playing the game well at that point. Why am I playing so bad? The game wants you to play well, and if you... What the fuck is going on? I'm playing terribly. I'm dead. I'm dead. For some reason I'm playing terribly. I think it's my controller. It's getting the boss in a location where it can't hit you. Yeah. I tend not to do that with like Gascoigne. If he gets stuck behind the fence, I just wait until he's ready. But I don't know. That's a difficult question to answer. For Gascoigne, he gets clipped there naturally. He gets clipped there naturally through no fault of the player. That's bad game design. But then you have a boss like the Bloody Crow of Canehurst, who you intentionally have to lead to a doorway. And then you can do some with poison knives. I never did it because I wanted to beat that fight. But that would be my definition of cheese. With Gascoigne, it's like, okay, I didn't lead him there, he's just stuck. So I may as well get a few hits in. I'm curious about Sekiro. I don't like it when people talk about games, the only thing they mention is how hard it is. Like, what other redeeming qualities does it have? Good story? Like, Bloodborne is hard, but it's got an amazing atmosphere and story and lore. Has PlayStation had any issues? Like, what are you doing? Don't know if it's just like, oh, my controller's just broke or something. No, you're just a casual. Alright. Alright, 10-minute ban. We gaming stuff, you're a mod, right? 10-minute ban for Wade. The dog is back. Go on, fall off again. Yeah, you stupid prick. I'm gonna get them bullets. I don't think you got modded. I've only modded, I think, 2 people. I don't want to use the words fans because that seems cringy. They've just been on my channel for a while now. Long-term people who be here. My fans. What will I name my fans? That's a weird question to ask. I don't know. Oh god. I really don't want to answer that. Yeah, pandas. Why not? That's fun. If nobody else is using that, I'll have that. If they've stuck with me now, and Mike's been like with my channel about a year, then it shows at least a tolerance for me. Someone made a dating profile for me, but me as a woman. Let's get all these messages off dudes. There's a weird history behind the name, and the weird thing is, every time I thought I'd come up with a cooler one, I was like, trying to come up with a cool name is kind of cringy, whereas Messy Pandas is kind of, I don't know, something about it is just like run-of-the-mill to me, where it's not cool, but it's also not uncool, and I like using the visual of a panda. Do I think I'll ever finish this run? What do you think? The way you phrase that, that's what we'll call a loaded question. Where it's kind of like, do you think you'll ever manage to, yeah, you know, this is a bloody hard game. I'm not intentionally dying. Imagine if Bloodborne became an esports game. What a wonderful world that would be. Yes. I could imagine it, just crowds of people and blood tinsel on the audience. I don't know, confetti. Is it just me that finds, like, esports cringeworthy? What the hell? Did you see that? Did you see that? I respect the skill, but when they have, like, serious commentators and stuff, it's like, what is going on? They're playing a video game. Yeah, they have sports like chess and darts. Like, darts is usually played by, you know, don't take this the wrong way, fat bearded guys. And they're always like, they're not peak athletes. I think darts is, you know, fun. Whenever you have like a serious commentator on it, I'm like, what are you doing? They're not athletes. They're just playing darts. So when I see esports and they're selling out these massive stadiums, and then they're discussing like the tactics, I'm like, and they're doing the intros, I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? They're playing a game. It's a video game, you know? They were just meant to be fun. They're not meant to be this ultra serious competitive thing. That werewolf nearly became a grey. I know. Will you guys hate me for selling out when I'm chugging on my G Fuel? I will sell out for anything. But, you know, it'd have to be for a product that exists, so it's not going to be Elden Ring. That lonely moment when you're waiting for help for 30 minutes and no one comes. What are you talking about? I wouldn't know about summoning because I'm not a fucking casual. I'm fucking dead, mate. Fuck's sake! I can't even get past like the opening now. I swear something has happened. Hamza, honestly, I don't like this kind of game to play. It makes me too nervous. But I really enjoy watching best players. Like, oh wow, you're too kind. I'd love to think I'm a good player. Waid and We Game and stuff keep telling me I'm not. They keep telling me I'm a shit player. But I really appreciate that. The game ends for me after Murgo's wetness. It just does. If I can get to the credits, that's it. I've done a no death run to the credits. That's all I care about. And the 2 bosses after One Reborn, I think I can kill quite easily. So I'm not worried. I just need to defeat the One Reborn. How many views do I have on Twitch? I don't know. Well, it's not that I turn it off. I don't have a view account on OBS. All I see is the comments. There's a YouTuber called Skeppy and he threatens his viewers and he says like or subscribe or die. Okay. Should I do that? Like and subscribe or I will kill We Game and stuff. Please like and subscribe. Well, because then it'll technically be your fault. I mean, I'm trying to make my stream look as pleasurable to watch, but I'm not desperate for attention. There's a difference. I think there's a difference. you can be like, okay, I'll put some effort into this, because then I'll just be wasting old people's time. I mean, I hope you don't take this as me wanting more followers or anything. I'm only talking about it because Hamza brought it up. I was streaming for years talking to nobody. One of the things I've noticed is like I'm researching capture cards, and I'll go on these tech channels and all of them have got like the same thumbnail, which is whatever. They're all doing the same research and they come to the same conclusions. It's like, oh, okay, if you use like a gradient background, if you have large text, if you have a big face. But I clicked on one, I just wanted to like literally see the comparison he was making. And I was reading the comments, and the comments were just not related to the video at all. There was just weird comments. And yeah, he had like a decent amount of subscribers, maybe about 70,000. But it seemed like the engagement was low. Like there was about 100 comments, and some of them were just saying weird things like, when I have more money, I'm going to subscribe to you. And it's the middle of the night in England. I'm like, these are paid comments. That's what it is. And I really wonder just how widespread that is. You just need the appearance of like, I don't know, engagement. Jumping through the fog door. So that means I was in midair while he was talking to me. I was just floating for that whole conversation. I don't know if you know Lovecraft, but basically in Lovecraft, whenever the characters saw the eldritch gods or, you know, monsters, they just went crazy. These things are not meant to be seen. You can't, your brain can't comprehend them. So, in his books, what he would say is, he was flying over the Arctic, he looked out the window and he saw something so horrifying he went crazy. And it's basically just a gimmick to be like, this thing is so hideous and disgusting that you literally can't put it into words. It's awful, it's terrible. So that's where your insight is. If your insight gets too high, I think the game, like, you go crazy, basically. That's my spin on it. You there, eating the paste. I'm dead. I'm fucking dead. Alright. I'm dead. Fuck me. Alright. I don't think those things can see you, because they've got the hoods over their eyes. I think they literally can't see. I need a toilet break. Alright, I'm gonna stand there and hope to not die. Hello? Microphone been off the whole time. Has my microphone been off? You just let me talk to myself. Oh my god. Oh well.